Welcome back, welcome back. Today I'm going to go through this really small diagram that you see on the screen. Now, it's just going to be this today. Nothing flashy, nothing special, no sort of flow diagrams. It's just this, what you see in front of you right now. Just that. Practical growth and organic growth. These two I'm going to go through. I'm going to also show you the metrics on what will happen if you take advantage of both of these two and how you can book 5 calls a day through practical growth and 1 to 2 calls a day through organic growth. So let's start up here. Practical growth, outreach, leveraging paid audiences. Leveraging paid audiences is a really cool and important topic. Your competitors pay thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars a month to get an audience that you want. Get an audience that you want. They have paid tens of thousands of dollars this month to get the prospects that you want and your exact ICP. So find those people and take advantage of paid audiences. Outreach, outreach, simple as that. 300 a day. 300 a day minimum with a minimum of one A player setter. Make sure that this is dialed in. You have 300 outreaches going out a day with a minimum of one A player setter. Because that A player setter can make you a lot of fucking money. But we need 300 a day going out, absolute minimum, with one A player setter, because this setter is going to be your leverage. We could all send 300 DMs a day if you know how and if you know how to warm up accounts properly. We can all send 300 DMs a day. But when you have that A player setter, this is what creates the leverage. This is what automates this process for you. And when this is automated, you can book 5 calls per day and you don't even have to touch this process. And imagine what it would be like when you hire another A player setter and you're doing 600 a day. That's 10 calls a day. Like, fucking hell, guys, if you aren't doing outreach and you don't have setters, you're not a business owner. What are you doing? Organic growth, YouTube long form, and IG Reels. These are the two that I leverage. Now, TikTok is also a great thing to use, but I use YouTube and IG Reels. I also do YouTube Shorts as well, which you guys can also do. But the point is, in organic growth, is have a long form, have a few short form content things as well, because this way you take these guys that you have reached out to up here, or your setter has reached out to up here, and they're already booking 5 calls a day. But what about the ones that aren't interested? What about the ones that don't want to book a call yet? What about the ones that aren't quite ready to invest or don't have the money to invest? You send them to a fucking platform that you own. Send them to a platform that you own so that you don't lose out on that attention that you've worked so hard to get. If we're getting attention, right? So we have 100% of attention. We have attention. 100%. 20% of them say convert. 20% of them book a call or are interested. What about the other 80%? Even not 20%, even 5%. 5% book calls. What about the other 95%? Are you just going to let them go? The people whose attention that you caught, you shouldn't let them go. So send them to a platform that you own. Because once the prospects are in a platform that you own, this is when you have all the control. This is when you have all the power because they are in your platform. You own this. You own your YouTube, your IG Reels, your TikTok, your YouTube Shorts. You own it. They are seeing what you want them to see. So why wouldn't you send the wasted attention to a platform that you own so you can start to qualify them? And on those platforms, you can leverage CTAs. Now, these CTAs alone will book you 1 to 2 calls a day. And these guys will be super fucking qualified, way more qualified than these calls up here, because they've already seen your YouTube, they've seen your IG Reels, they've seen your TikTok. So they're going to be unbelievably qualified, these calls, because they've clicked the CTA and they've already seen all your converting assets. They've seen the long form, they've seen the short form, they're in a platform that you own, they've seen the CTAs, and they book a call. So why would you not leverage this? Because these guys are going to close like that. These guys are going to be easy closers, DM closers. This is how you leverage. This is how you get DM closers. It's really leveraging this process. Organic growth. Make sure that you are using this, guys, because practical growth partnered with organic growth is absolutely unstoppable. 300 a day minimum, 5 calls a day from the 300. That's absolutely, that's like a 2.5% closing rate. 2.5% book call rate. Like, that's so easy. It's even less than that. And then when you partner that with organic growth, you take the other 97.5% who haven't booked in a call and you send them to your YouTube, your IG Reels. There's no strings attached with that. Send them to your YouTube. That's completely free. And you're giving away immense value on your YouTube. This is why I say give away as much value as you possibly can within the front end, because then you don't miss out on attention. When you solve one problem, another problem comes. This is how the world works. When you solve one problem within a business, another problem comes. And once you've solved their problem, they're going to come to you to solve the other problem. And this is when it costs money, is the implementation. This is when you sell. This is when these calls turn into fucking money. And these calls turn into clients. And that's what we want, is clients and money. So when you leverage this process and you send all the wasted attention to your organic growth, send them to a platform that you own, and then once they're on that platform, they can do as they want, and you leverage CTAs. And then once they are ready to buy, which they will be, believe me, they will be, they'll click the CTA, and then that's when you book these calls. And these are super qualified because they've already been reached out. They're in your ecosystem. They've seen it all. So take this, for example. Let's say you're doing 300 outreaches a day. So this is what happens when they work hand in hand. 300 outreaches a day. You're getting 40 responses every day, 40 responses. So that's not even that good, guys. That means your opener message can't be good if you're getting a fucking just over a 10% response rate. And then you have 5 booked calls, just like we said up here. So 5 booked calls from 300 messages a day. Let's say you get 10 to 20 people on a platform that you own out of these 300. Again, completely shit. So that's one YouTube video a day. It's 20 plus subscribers if you get 20 people on a platform that you own every day. Because they're watching your YouTube video, they'll subscribe. So you get 20 plus subscribers from making one YouTube video a day. So in 3 months, if you do 900 plus on an Instagram or Facebook group and 1,800 subs on YouTube, you can make so much money in just 3 months, guys. So 3 months, that equates to, so 10 to 20 people on a platform you own, 20 plus subscribers, that's 900 people on an Instagram or Facebook group, and 1,800 subscribers on a YouTube channel. If you aren't leveraging outreach, you need to start leveraging outreach. After 6 months, that's 1,800 on IG or Facebook group, 3,600 subs on YouTube. 12 months, 3,600 qualified people within your Instagram and Facebook group, and 7,200 people who are ready to buy and like your content. They're going to be your subs on YouTube. So you think when you're watching a video like this, and when they're watching a video like this is exactly what they've been looking for. And after 12 months, you're going to have 7,200 of those people. After 3 months, you're going to have 1,800 of those people. 1,800 subscribers on YouTube that are very, very fucking interested in what you have to say. This is why this process is so fascinating and so amazing, is because something as simple as outreach, 300 a day, just messaging people that you know you have the answer to all their problems, but you just need to bridge the gap and show how you can do that for them. And then you leverage a setter which automates the whole process for you. The whole process. So you haven't got to worry about any of this, apart from maybe recording the reels on the YouTube, because someone will take care of all of this. And then you get results like this without touching it. When lots of coaches are scrambling and scurrying for clients every single month because they get a client and then they can't get another, you're going to have 1,800 people on your YouTube after 3 months and 900 plus people in a group with you, in a group for you. So why would you not leverage this, guys? If you don't know how to leverage it, because that's probably the reason that you're not, then give me a message on Instagram. DM me, Bill_consulting. Just DM me platform and I'll send you a whole breakdown on how you can set this up and how to hire an A player setter. This needs to be an A player. It can't be a B or C player, because when it's a B or C player, you won't get these results and you won't get the responses. But imagine you can even fucking up these responses. You could double these responses easy, which means you could double the book calls, which means you can double all of this. You just need to know how to hire an A player and the right messaging structure. And I've got a messaging structure video on my YouTube. Go back and check it. Go and find that now, because that partnered with this, wow, you can make so much money from this. And this is a really good acquisition source, but you also need to leverage other acquisition sources so that you don't rely on one thing. You can't rely on one thing, because that's when we put all our eggs in one basket, and we don't want that. So, guys, just make sure that you leverage this. Make sure that you're doing your outreach. Make sure that you've got an A player setter, whether that's on commission, whether that's on paid per booked call. Just make sure that you have a setter in place. Make sure that your YouTube long form and your IG reels are dialed in. Make sure they're dialed in. And if you don't have a YouTube, then start a YouTube. Start a YouTube. Book in a call in the description with me. If you're still watching this video, after however long I've been speaking for, probably about 10 minutes now, make sure that you're booking a call, because you need help. You need my help. You really need my help, because if you need to know how to do outreach and you need to know that you need a YouTube, you need my help. So booking a call in the description, and I'll give you a whole breakdown of exactly how to grow. I'll literally give you an entire framework on how to get to your first 10K per month, because I want you to get to 10K per month. Let's be honest. I want you to get to 10K per month so that you'll join my one-on-one. So booking a call in the description, and we'll get you to 10K, and then we'll get you on the one-on-one and get you to 50 to 100K. Thanks for watching the video. Like I said, you need help, so book in a call. See you in the next one.